Hello, welcome and thanks for joining me once again. Today I'll be showing you some of the key exercises I use for company vocal warm-ups that you can also use at home to help strengthen and develop your voice. And you can find out in the description below how you can access 48 different exercises in my 6-day vocal warm-up plan. The first thing you need to do is be relaxed. I would suggest standing. Some people like to walk around. You can sit, but most important of all is that you are not restricting your ability to breathe. As a general rule, I start gently and within a small range. The first exercise may only cover an octave, but as each exercise progresses, the range gets larger and larger. The first exercise will be just humming, which may be on one note or sliding up and down. Slides are a great exercise. It's basically sliding from one note all the way up a fifth and back down again, but getting all of the notes in between. I usually start with the fifth and work up in semitones. Then I'll go back to the beginning and start going up the octave. And work up again via semitones. Another option may be to hum through a simple melody, Frère Jacques for example. And then with each repeat, we can introduce a new vowel sound. With each exercise, I try to add a new element. For vowel sounds, for instance, I like to overemphasize the mouth shape, A, E, I, O, U, to really loosen up the muscles in the face. Or for the next exercise, I may choose to work on the diaphragm. So this time we'll use a whole octave, singing legato notes ascending and staccato notes descending. So on the way up, keep the notes smooth with an R, and on the way down, sing short notes with little kicks from the diaphragm, almost like a belly laugh, or Father Christmas saying, ho, ho, ho. Of the approximately 8 vocal exercises that I will do over about 10 minutes, I will try and put in some articulation exercises. These may be tongue twisters like unique, New York, unique, or selfish, shellfish. But one that seems to be a particular favourite is a simple broken chord. Repeating 3 times using the first 4 vowels preceded by any consonant. Baby, bye, bo, baby, bye, bo, baby, bye, bo, bay. The notes are then doubled, trebled and quartered. I'm not quite sure why it's a favourite, but don't forget you can check the description below to get access to 48 different exercises and you can decide on your favourite. But now let's find out if Oliver Ormson and Bethan-Wyn Davies, who I worked with on Sleeping Beauty, have a favourite and what tips they might have.
My favourite warm-up is a warm-up I got given by my singing teacher, Mark Malin, who's like wonderful, he's amazing. And it's about getting rid of a tongue tension. Because I had braces many years ago and I still got a bit of tongue tension. So anyway, it's called gee, he, and it sounds really silly, but you need a bit of kitchen like roll or like a little flannel, and you hold the tip of your tongue. I won't do it now because I'm just eating. And you're just going to go gee, he with really strong G's and H sounds, and it just basically releases all that tension. And the exercise goes probably through about 2 octaves all the way down, and then we do a quick snort to release this soft palate, and then we go back down again.
My personal favourite, I'll always start a warm-up on a siren, just to go through all the octaves. I think there's 3 maybe in mine, but just to get the top end working. I'll do a trill on an R and a bubbles. What are they called again? Bubbles?
Bubbles?
Yeah,
Something like that?
something lip bubbles or something like that.
Yeah.
And because I have a tendency to push air through my voice and my songs, a little trick my singing teacher gave me was that I have to sort of hum through a straw in a bowl of water, and if there are any bubbles coming out, that means I'm pushing air.
When I'm warming up, I like to find a space which is not like a dead space, so like you can hear the sound you're making, because I feel like if you're singing in a dead space, you can easily push. When at the end of the day, you're only warming up your voice to do the performance, you know, so you don't want to blow yourself out before you actually got to sing in front of people. So I would find a nice space, whether it be in a theatre, which naturally theatres have a lovely sound, but if you're warming up in the wings, find a nice space. But if you don't really have those spaces, maybe like cupping your ear just like this and singing, it creates the acoustics so you can hear yourself clearer. Or if you don't want to look like an idiot, go and stand next to like a solid wall, just like a couple of inches away, and just sing to it, and you'll get the sound back.
Towards the end of the vocal warm-up, to help work the higher regions of the voice, I add more agility exercises with arpeggios and bigger jumps. But keeping to the simpler ones works just as well. And with daily warm-ups, you may also find that your voice strengthens. It was also on Sleeping Beauty that I worked with the lovely Debbie McGee, who hadn't sung for a number of years, but she told me how she felt that doing daily warm-ups helped strengthen her voice.
Singing's a weird thing, isn't it? I sang with other people when I was younger, and because of all my years of doing magic shows around the world, I didn't need to sing.
No.
And I never had much confidence in my singing at all. I could keep a tune, but you know. But what's been interesting here, with doing those vocal warm-ups 6 days a week, I can hear on stage that my speaking voice is slightly deeper and it's richer, and my singing voice, definitely there is an improvement, which has made me want to go on and keep practicing in case I need it for Panto next year.
So it's not just a case of it's warming up your voice for the show, you feel it's strengthening overall.
Yeah, and I suppose I've never really bothered learning about the singing voice, and I'm realising that it's a muscle like learning to, you know, do a dance step. It's building up the muscle. That singing is obviously the same to a degree.
Well, that's fantastic. So I can say thank you very much for your time.
Pleasure.
And keep singing.
Thank you, I will.
So do your daily warm-ups and you too may hear an improvement in the quality and strength of your voice. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this look at vocal warm-ups, and join me next month as I speak to Manx mezzo Mandy Griffin and we delve a little deeper into warming up the voice.
And also sometimes I think getting people to put a physical movement in. So if they're, say, jumping up an octave, getting them to kind of do a squat down, so that bottom of the body really comes into play.
Don't forget to check the description below to get 48 different vocal exercises you can use every week. And of course, please subscribe to my channel by clicking this photo. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.